I just want to let you know, if you heard me fuck up the audio during the starting soon screen, mind your business. Okay? Just mind your damn business. I definitely didn't accidentally close the tab the music was playing from and then not realize until like 2 minutes later. I definitely didn't do that. So now that we have that out of the way, welcome to stream. Are we having a grand old time? Happy Monday. I'm live a little earlier than yesterday. Still not nearly as early as I would like to, but it's because it's fucking toasty. It is sweaty. Also, I probably could have been live a little sooner. I was originally aiming for 8:30, but I ended up missing that because I was helping my mom learn little Instagram tricks. She was saving posts and then commenting on how hard it was to go back and be able to find certain posts within all the stuff she saves. So I showed her how to create collections within her saved posts. And then she said, right there, creating some collections. But we're good now. We're ready to rock and roll. So that is a grand old time. Okay. I yapped at the beginning of yesterday's stream after I told myself I don't want to yap. Today I was like, I could yap if I really wanted to for at least a little bit. I got nothing to yap about. It was an uneventful day. It was hot. I woke up. I went to work. I got home from work. I laid in bed for 20 minutes. I ate dinner. I jumped on the stationary bike in the basement. Did a little pedaling. Finished that. Showered. Down here. Helped my mom with some Instagram and creating collections within the saved folder. Now I'm live. That was my entire day. That was it. Haven't done anything else. Until right now when I clicked play game on the Quarry. Ta-da! Also, hi Koi, welcome in. How you doing? Have you avoided melting? I'm hanging on just a little bit. Just a little bit, I'm hanging in there. I understood anything? You didn't understand anything? You understood something. You understood nothing. Good. Because I also don't understand anything. And if you understand stuff about my life better than I understand stuff about my life, that's a problem. We're just here, silly little guying our way through it. Rabbit hole. Banger of a song. Anyway, I got distracted. Single player. Ryan. Load save. Yes. We do be silly little guy. I only know how to silly little guy. Sometimes, every now and then, I do a little bit of silly goosing, but for the most part, just silly little guying. It's like all we know. Okay, this is where I got to yesterday. I completely missed everything they just said leading up to me picking this answer. Silly will goosing, you know it. It's the only thing I know. Now, what would a silly little guy answer? A frustrated response or a dismissive response? I don't even know what the question is. What's this? My sister finished a workout. Good for her. Idiot.
You're literally an idiot.
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
He just needs a doctor. Proper medical attention.
And a shrink, too, probably.
I'd believe it.
I can't remember much. I don't even know what I saw. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it totally tracks that I have no idea what's going on in this. Call out? Yes.
Hey!
But in doubt, flip a coin.
And I know how to use it. Sort of.
Ryan, what if it's Jacob or Emma?
What if it's not?
I have coins somewhere. Where are the Pokemon coins? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got distracted.
It was probably nothing.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see anything.
But is it gone?
No coins in
Yeah,
here.
you better run.
Very brave.
All right. So, Lodge is sounding pretty good right about now, yeah?
Hey, I'm busy. Quit that. I did. Bro, I'm not seeing anything.
Don't shoot! I'm here
Okay.
to save you.
Where your clothes at?
Holy shit. Nick. Is he okay?
Nick and Abby were attacked. In the
I'm
woods.
still trying to find.
Hey, does anybody
cannot
have
find a
clothes on?
Pokemon
I'm
coin.
fucking freezing.
All our bags are
But
still
I have a
empty.
Taco Bell sauce packet.
Fuck,
Does that count for anything? Oh, perfect. It's gonna pause. Hang on. I found a loose Cheerio. I should point out, I'm rummaging through the box of like open Pokemon cards. Or not like Pokemon cards. It's the empty packs and like card sleeves and other like miscellaneous stuff I keep on my desk. Aha! 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 I found the coins. I got 5 of them. 5 of them. So I got 5 coins, a Taco Bell hot sauce packet, and a loose Cheerio. I'm ready for stream. You know, you can flip it when in doubt. Yeah, but you see, I like to not leave life up to chance like that. I prefer the true silly goosing effect of just arbitrarily picking an answer and acting with confidence as if I know what I'm doing. But hang on. I'm trying to sort the coins here. So, I have this coin, and underneath it is this coin, and underneath it is this coin, and underneath it is this coin, and then of course we got this coin. I bet you weren't expecting me to be able to do that. Was that cool? Do I win cool points in your book, Koi? Was that worth it? And obviously now I got to clean up my mess. And that's why you're the silly goose and I'm only the silly little guy. I can be both. I can be a silly little guy who is a silly little goose. I can be a silly little guy cosplaying as a goose. Boom. Checkmate, atheists. What are you going to do about that? How do you like them apples? Can geese eat apples? I don't know if they can. I was about to say I can eat a Cheerio. But I probably shouldn't because I don't know how old that Cheerio is. Okay, so do we ask the naked man what happened to him, or do we ask where Emma is? I'll be honest, I don't like Emma.
So wait, what happened to you?
Right. Okay, so, like I was saying, okay? I heard Abby screaming, so I came running, like as fast as I could.
From the lake.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, I stepped into this like, I don't know, like a booby trap, like some sort of hunter's trap.
Hunters. I told you it was hunters.
The goddamn thing snared my leg, hoisted me halfway into the tree, just zoop. So I'm hanging there, half naked, and then this guy with like a fucking machete comes right up to me, looks me right in the fucking eyes. But I taught that guy a lesson, booked it right the fuck out of there.
We gotta get Nick and Abby back to the lodge, like right now.
PC?
Hard agree.
Let's calm down.
Gotta go get Emma.
Excuse me?
Hey, I need this, okay? It's not safe out there.
Dude, we gotta protect Nick and Abby.
Yeah, and I need to save Emma, all right? She's out there alone.
Nah,
Don't
let her
even know
die.
if she's in trouble.
You don't even know if you're in trouble.
Are you trying to piss me off?
No, I'm trying to save my girlfriend's life, asshole.
Not your girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't think she's your girlfriend, dude.
Thank you.
Get.
I don't trust him with a gun.
Fucking stop! We're in a real mess here, guys. You're
Thank
acting
you.
like pricks, both of you. Jacob, we're keeping this. Nick and Abby are injured. We need protection. There's someone around here. Ryan,
Sorry.
This is bullshit.
make sure she's safe. If she's on the island, she's definitely fine.
And what, risk another run-in with Captain Deliverance?
Yes.
No thanks, okay? There's probably another boat by the zip line. Either way, I can make it to the island from there.
Okay.
We need
Godspeed,
to get back to
soldier.
the lodge. Try to get help.
How? Nick can't walk properly.
Carry
Yeah, I
him.
have an idea.
Pick him up like a princess. Or use the wheelbarrow. That works too. I think the princess carry should be the go-to. You just
Okay. let's
come
see
on, little
what tonight
bite.
brings.
Come on, little body.
Okay, here's a riddle for you. What's got two thumbs and is suddenly riding solo on a freaky island in the dark? This
Nice
fool-
ass.
Well,
I mean,
one thumb.
What?
One available thumb. Okay. And it was here, on this strange, uninhabited island, that this brave young soul found herself. Okay, full disclosure, I've suddenly found myself on a strange, tiny little island, all alone with nothing to do but show you guys around. So, there's a treehouse over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and see if I can't dish
She's
out
like,
some
"Go
of that
work. Enjoy
sweet,
work."
Sweet panoramic goodness.
I'll be here hating on Emma,
Because here's the thing. Not that I want to go back because I don't.
despite her having a
but
good
even
ass.
if
I'm
I
gonna hate
did,
on her. She's kind of a home wrecker, and I don't agree with
Like
that.
the super needy one when he was the one who
Enjoy work. I will
stormed off
try
in
to
the
enjoy
first
stream.
place. God, you know what? Sorry, I'm venting.
Certified Emma hater
Explore
moment.
venting. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. To the treehouse, fellow explorers.
Why would I want to go to the treehouse? Also, what is going on with this flashlight? Okay, now it's looking where I'm pointing, but like not really. What this?
And this is the meeting shelter. It's a shelter where you
Meat?
meet at.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
I
trying
got
really
that.
hard to make this interesting, but sometimes a thing just is what it is. I think I've made my point.
Also, her phone screen brightness is way the fuck up. Also, how come she caked up here, but in the cutscene she was just like a board? Has anyone else noticed that? Is that just me?
So this island is like an unexcavated part of the quarry that rewilded itself after it flooded into the lake. Pretty cool, huh? You know, when I was little, I used to think that islands just kind of would float in the middle of the water, kind of like an airbed. But I'm older and wiser now and realize that not everything's always as it seems. Kind of like how you thought you were just having a hot summer fling and then it turns into babysitting a big hairy man-child.
See, she's
It's
flat all of a
sad
sudden.
because you don't want to go steady with him and write him love letters every freaking day. And while we're talking about it, you don't mind that we're talking about it, right? Why is it up to me to justify my feelings when he's the one who got all blah about it, you know?
I mean, she doesn't really have to justify
Oh,
her
look.
feelings, but
A metaphor in the narrative by means of fork in the road. How fitting. Here's the big question. Do I take the high road, literally, and forget about it? Or do I continue on the path I'm on and keep ranting about my stupid dumb life? I guess since this isn't live, the choice is up to me.
I don't think she's capable of taking the high road. Because she's already proven multiple times that she will do anything to cause more drama, and she thrives off of the drama. So her saying I should take the metaphorical high road doesn't really make sense. But also, I fuck with the treehouse. I kind of want to fuck with the treehouse.
Okay, moving up in the world. Let's do this. Now you might notice the darling rustic vibes this walkway is radiating, and that's no accident. I don't know what y'all are doing with your walkways, but if you're not spending a full hour pulling a splinter out of a snotty kid's finger, don't you dare call it authentic. Don't worry, the kid was fine. I'm a good counselor, and what doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
That was a bit menacing. Also, it doesn't look that unsafe. I mean, it could use a good sanding and maybe like a reseal, like a seal and stain. But like, it doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape. Maybe a couple boards could be replaced, like that stair, the third step. You see? God, this camera sucks. Right there, that one. That one should probably be replaced, but like it's not that bad. Ma'am, use the stairs. Thank you. Ugh. Why am I staring at the ground? I don't want to stare at the ground. Look up. Ma'am, look up. Thank you. Anything out there? I mean, obviously there's the boathouse. Well, up the stairs we go. Surely there's nothing that's gonna murder me at the top of the stairs at the treehouse. I was promised a cool treehouse. Those boards look... See, what's with the weird lighting on that spot right there? I probably won't die. Again, with looking in weird directions, I don't like this.
This is where we're heading. Not too
Yep.
shabby. Well, literally is too shabby, but these views, oh man, you're gonna blow your tops. There's also a zip line, which, I guess you can watch me crap my pants on that thing. What the hell? I'm here, aren't I? I'm gonna carpe this DM
Is
so
she
damn
gonna-
hard it won't know what hit it. First, we gotta get there, and there's still so much to talk about.
Is she gonna hold the phone while using a zip line with one hand? She does not have the strength to do that. Unless it's like you wrap your legs around like a rope or like sit or like harness yourself in. Like there's no way she could hold with one hand and hold her phone in the other. There's no way. And again, she's a homewrecker. We're going annoyed with Jacob's problem.
You know what Jacob's real problem is? He thinks he's starring in his own movie. He sees everything like it's happening to him.
Ironic.
She says, recording her own reality show.
Exactly, yep.
Whatever. He wants to be with me because he thinks it'll make him happy, when I don't think he's even ever thought about what I want. Okay, that's not true. Honestly, I think I'm deflecting. I know he'll meet someone at college and forget all about me. Good for him. He deserves it.
Yeah, no, he's
Maybe
too
I should
narrow-minded. He's not
start
thinking
going
big
all
picture.
freaky,
That's
clingy and stuff.
we established that.
Maybe that'll scare him off. Like show up at his house in a wedding dress or something like that. Low-key actually considering it. But hey,
That's the
here I go
psychopath.
again, trying to turn everything I do into some sort of dramatic experiment.
He definitely stuck his dick in crazy, that's for sure. If I don't touch the mouse, it won't fuck with the camera angle. It's still fucking with the camera, like, lighting. Do I go the short path or do I go the long path? Like, because that looks like it goes over to the zip line, in which case, like, I feel like I'm going to go in there first. There's something straight out. Kind of under the phone light. And like a... Yeah, there. Right where she's pointing it. Never mind. Never mind. Don't point your phone where I'm trying to point it. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Jesus Christ, woman. You can't even listen to directions. Hold the damn phone still. Sorry, my father was coming out there for a second.
And here we are, as promised, one extremely rickety and even more underwhelming treehouse. In another
You didn't even
world,
show the
perhaps
treehouse.
young Jacob and I would settle down here and play house together.
Girl, a bit of B-roll isn't a
Honey,
problem.
I'm home. What's that now? I forgot the children's bedtime. Well now, that's a fine how do you do.
Not everything has to be recording your face. Show the treehouse.
Take
Her
it all
reality
in,
show is going to be
folks.
horrendous.
That's the summer camp experience right there, and oh look, it seems somebody forgot to clear the place out. I guess one of the kids left their stuff, or maybe one of the guys back there. But I don't recognize this.
Oh, you're cooked.
Did you hear that? Looks like we have a choice on our hands. Do we snoop through someone else's belongings, or do we open the spooky trapdoor and die a horrible, painful death? There are literally no right answers.
I feel like she would absolutely go through the other person's stuff. I, on the other hand, know there's a chance that spooky murderer on the trap through the trap door. Hmm. See, the last trapdoor I didn't go through. Because, like, my instinct said, spooky murder basement, no thank you. But this time we're in a treehouse, a sick-ass treehouse. And I was promised good views.
Goodbye, cruel world. The final curtain is calling, and there's no time for an encore.
Yep. Yep. I do. Ask me if I'm surprised. I am not surprised at all. Also, hang on, my work is calling. Hello? So I work in the morning. But also, Izzy, how you doing? Rip Emma. I don't feel bad at all. That's on her. Constantly out here causing drama. She wanted the drama. She got the drama. I had impeccable timing on that. You did. Anyway, back to Emma dying. I could have just let that play out for like half a second.
I got it. He's okay.
Jacob gonna be devastated. Jacob needs clothes. That's what he needs.
No, sorry. I'm really hungry.
We'll get you some food inside, okay?
Yeah. Oh man, I can eat a horse.
Well, I don't know if we'll be able to find you a horse, but maybe some granola?
What happened to all the watermelon and the one chips? Whatever. Strength. Tarot found. That was a hard tarot to miss.
This will open the nurse's station. Should be plenty of stuff in there.
Well, hopefully we can just get him cleaned up for now.
He's probably going to blame himself
Okay,
for her
so
dying
then-
since he's the one that stranded everyone there. He's also going to blame himself for her dying because
You and
he
I are
left
gonna
her
find
to
a
go
way.
help Abby.
Oh,
He's also
yeah.
going to blame himself for her
Isn't the one
dying
in
because he didn't
Mr.
take the
H's
gun.
office?
Yep.
He's also going to blame
meet you.
himself for her dying because
Copy
he
that.
wasn't there to save her. There's a whole lot of he's going to blame himself, despite the fact he didn't really have control over the situation, but he doesn't realize that. That said, we're going optimistic. Everything's going to be okay.
I really hope they're gonna be okay. Do you think that whatever's left in the nurse's office is gonna cut it?
Caitlin knows what she's doing.
Does
She'll make it
she?
work.
I mean, she wasn't even supposed to be working at the nurse's office this summer. She only filled in because some other girl didn't show up.
It's better than nothing.
Poor guy.
Come on, let's go call.
He's going to be going through it. Do you have a favorite character so far? Caitlin.
It's pretty weird to see this place so dead.
It's Brenda
You
Song.
never came down here at night.
How could
when
I?
Dad was in
How could I
session?
not?
What? No. Did
She's
you?
sassy.
A couple times. Yeah.
Brenda Song. End of list.
Where are you going?
I'm a simple man. But you like
I
Dylan?
thought I
He's
just
cool.
heard
Dylan. I like
name.
Dylan.
I didn't hear anything.
He's just very factual, very punctual, just like this is what's going on, and I'm fine with that. This is something I have control over. I'm gonna deal with it.
I don't think Nick's injuries are as bad as we thought.
He's great comedic. He's a great comic relief. Yes. See, I went optimistic last time. So do I stick with the optimism? Can I cannot drag his face around. I feel like he would be paranoid. Yeah, but I went optimistic last time, so like I feel like I should just keep the happy-go-lucky chipper mood. But at the same time, he doesn't seem like he's actually believing himself with the optimism. So perhaps he goes into a bit of a mental spiral.
We don't know that.
No, it's true. Caitlin said.
So all I'm saying is that we are not professionals. Okay, we don't know. He could have rabies or something.
Way to be optimistic, man.
I'm just being
See?
realistic.
That's what I was saying. He had the optimism, now he's
Who do I call
spiraling.
for help? Who should I call?
Mr. H?
The only number I got is to this phone.
Okay, then 911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, but like what?
Bro
should
just
I
thought
ask
you had to
for?
call
Like,
9011.
police, ambulance?
Huh.
I feel like being realistic is better for this type of situation. Gotta call 911. Oh, that's what he was saying. 91-1. Not 90-1-1. Like 91, the number, and then 1. 911 is also a way to say it. That's on me being dumb this time. I get it now. I understand the joke. Yeah, no, like we said, he's spiraling. He's going straight for the police with that 911.
Cops. Yeah, don't fuck around. There's hunters out there trying to kidnap us.
So they'll say, 911, what's your emergency? And I'll say, help, help, my friends may have been attacked by bears, but maybe not a bear, but definitely an animal with teeth. And then one of them was kidnapped by these hunter guys with blood on their faces, and there may have been shots fired, but not by us, but also maybe by us.
Perfect description of what's going on. Thank you.
And they cut my friend Jacob down from a tree. Separate incident. Long story.
That is a perfect summary of what's going on.
That's good.
Yeah, see, I agree. Okay. I agree. Hopefully they don't send the creepy cop at the start of the game.
What's wrong?
He could it'd probably be fine. He'd be convinced they hung up. There's no way he would just automatically assume, like, the line's dead.
Well, did you hang up?
How could I have hung up?
I don't know. You know, maybe you slipped and hung up or something.
Do you know how phones work?
Yeah,
He does
course.
not.
Real phones, not cell phones?
He does
Do
not.
you know how phones work? Okay, well, you broke it.
I did not. Okay, so this phone's a no-go. No one has signal. Is there anywhere else in the camp that has a landline?
Well, not a landline.
What?
The radio hut has some old broadcast gear.
Where you do your announcements?
Where I
Quick
curate
question. Yeah,
my
what's
sweet
up?
summer jams, yeah, and where I do the PA announcements. It has some old equipment there. I think we could probably rig something up and get a message out.
All right, yeah. Let's head over there and see if we can contact somebody. Put that back, Dylan.
No, he can keep the gun. At the start of the game, as Abby, did you break into the cabins with Emma? I did. Hang on. Paths. So Laura and Mark. Laura tried to help, or Max. I tried to help. That's not the right button. Above the law, I lied to the cop. Doll's errand. I uncoupled the fuel line. Abby chose to help Emma break into the cabin. There's your answer. Playing with fire. Emma chose to take the fireworks with her. Dylan chose not to open the trapdoor. Though, like I said, I opened the trapdoor, I just didn't go down, which is whatever. Pieces of silver. Abby came to Nick's aid when he was attacked in the woods. I then promptly ditched him. Finders keepers. Ryan raced through the forest in time to see Nick being dragged away by the hunter. Yep. We saw that. Can you go back to the cabin one and show the other slide? How do I show the other slide? But also we have one more. Jacob threw dirt at the hunter to distract him. What is this? Fool's errand? Nope. Down the rabbit hole. Here. How do I other slide? Are you on controller? I am on a mouse and keyboard. That is why you see the little cursor. Is it? Oh. It's arrow keys. So Abby chose to help Emma break into the cabin, and then Abby was able to explore inside the cabin, and Abby chose to leave the forgotten toy in the cabin. But I figured it out. It's arrow keys. So we can also see here, Emma set off fireworks while rejoining the others at the fire pit. So Jacob threw dirt at the hunter to distract him. Jacob escaped the hunter. Ryan heard rustling in the bushes but didn't shoot. Jacob was reunited with the group. There you go. See? Ryan raced through the forest in time to see Nick dragged away by the hunter. Ryan took a shot and missed the hunter. Ryan witnessed the hunter shoot his fingers off. I'll be honest, I didn't think I was going to miss. I intentionally aimed slightly above his head, thinking that the bullet spread would be able to hit him and not... Look, I tried. Also, now that we've done all that, ads are going to be starting in, like, less than a minute. So I'm just going to force trigger these to run. That way we can get them over with and we can get back into the game. I took half a second too long, then I can't tell them to run. Either way, they're going now. But back in here, clues. We've gotten a bunch of stuff here. Okay, I haven't discovered that, I guess. Camp. Cabin, store, Rocky Road, Shady Glade, Fire Pit, Island, Boathouse, Lake Septimus. I really hope Dylan survives the game. Getting him killed makes me so sad. I'd say I'm trying to keep everyone alive, but I kind of knew what was about to happen to Emma, and I let it happen. I saved the kill everyone for last, and I couldn't even watch when I had to. People are gonna die. You know, everyone was like, oh, it's so hard to, like, you gotta keep making all these choices to make sure that, you know, everyone lives. And I'm like, why? Just make the choices. If they live, they live. If they don't, they don't. It's a first playthrough. If I want to go on a, you know, glory run and not let anyone die, I can always try that again later. And now I got a dead Emma. So, luckily, the drama one, don't got to worry about her anymore. And then, currently, everyone's chilling in the main cabin. What's it called? Camp Lodge. That's everyone except Jacob. He's just off running around with no clothes on. It's fine. He's fine. We don't need to worry about it. He'll be fine. What's up, DJ? How are you doing? I am avoiding melting. Slightly. It's been a fight, but
You gotta be
I
fucking
haven't
crazy
melted
if you
yet.
think I'm gonna go out there without something to defend myself.
It's more
Good-
of a
good
safety
take.
concern.
Oh, do you think I'm gonna shoot my eye out?
Or
Yes,
your whole head.
it is a
Don't
shotgun.
be a dick, man. I know how to use this.
He actually is a pretty good shot.
Okay.
It's probably the weather.
What
weather,
weather?
Ryan?
Thank you.
Maybe it was the bears.
Bear. And why does everyone blame everything on bears? Okay, so for the sake of argument, what if that bear that
Yep.
cut our phone line and just cut out all the power?
Yep.
What if that bear is waiting for us out in the hallway?
Fair point.
Thank you.
They say bears way too many times in this
Probably
game.
tell Caitlin that we're going to the radio hut. They're probably freaks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go.
Because everyone chose bear to be in the forest with them. So now there's just a lot of bears.
Oh god.
But your PC
Yeah,
shows up
probably
tomorrow or
leave
Wednesday.
that.
Ooh. Do you know what you got? What you got in that PC? Defensive, aggressive. Defensive, aggressive. Defensive, aggressive. He definitely wants the gun. He absolutely wants to be hanging on to the gun at all costs. So
Well, maybe we should just leave her with your gun.
I'm a much better shot than you.
You don't know that, okay? I might be an amazing shot. I might be.
Just give her your gun.
Like I said, he's determined to keep the gun himself. But also, I don't want Caitlin to die. If there's one character I want to keep alive, it is absolutely Brenda Song. She might watch me play this game and keep her alive, and then fall in love with me and we'll get married.
Alright. You're right.
Hey.
I mean, I'm thinking
still
logically
mine.
here. It's good to split the
Very nice to
resources.
me. I might let you hold it.
Don't
That's
write
what
a
she
check
said.
that your ass can't cash.
My ass has got quite the bank account.
Yeah, I got my PC randomly in November. It was just kind of a whatever.
Am I interrupted something?
Hey, darling. You paid $650 for a PC gaming laptop valued at $400 to $4K,
Chin up, big guy.
and you got an $800
I
gaming
wouldn't
laptop.
really
That's
know
not
what to
bad
do
at
with it,
all.
Okay. I trust you.
You'll be able to do lots of gaming with that.
Thank you so much, Dylan. You're so generous and handsome. Yeah, no problem. Don't mention it.
Dylan gets it.
Oh, good to see you. Good
What's
to
up,
see
Grandma?
you. That time again, is it? Strength.
Also, yeah, that... Well,
Strength can be
it was about 40
surprising.
minutes for that chapter.
Knowing one's own raw
So Izzy, your
power,
guess of 45 minutes was
tapping
pretty
into
good.
it, tapping into a previously unknown energy. I suppose there are forces at work within us all. And with one hand it gives, and with the other it could rip away. As always, there's more to see. And as always, the choice is
I'm usually not
yours.
good at guessing
Would
that type
you
of stuff.
like to see
To be
more?
fair, I kept the yapping to a minimum this time. As opposed to last night when I was yapping way too much. We've been trying to keep the yapping to a minimum and keep the game progressing. I don't know how long this is actually going to happen. We are likely going to get distracted and just go on a full yap session eventually. But for now, we're doing pretty good. Seymour. What you got for me, Grandma? A naked man. Interesting.
So it's goodbye again. I'll leave you with this. Remember who your friends are. Remember who's looking out for you.
I'm looking out for Caitlin. I have so much laundry to fold, but I just want to watch. I have to do laundry tomorrow. But I also now have to work tomorrow. It's going to be my 7th day in a row. The folding of clothes is my least favorite part. If you go full big brain and just get hangers for literally everything,
Hey,
and
I
just keep
couldn't
it
find
all in a
anything to
closet,
eat. The kitchen's pretty cleaned out. Oh shoot, I left my bag. I brought you this.
That was... Fuck. I don't even know what happened. It was all just a blur.
How are you feeling?
don't have enough room in my closet. Oh, I don't either. Unfortunately, I do not have... I would need twice the closet space to maybe fit most of my clothes. Instead, I have an entirely full closet, an entirely full dresser, and like a half-filled dresser in my storage unit. And I don't even wear that many clothes. Like, to be fair, a lot of it is just like t-shirts that like I collect over the years. It's just like, hey, here's a free t-shirt. And I'm like, cool. And I'll wear it for like a handful of times. And then eventually I like get newer t-shirts. Then I wear those ones instead. And then they just kind of sort down to the bottom of the dresser. And then eventually they come out because I need more room and I get more t-shirts. And then they like... But I do have a lot of t-shirts. I have 2 big dressers and a closet. Technically, I do as well. The problem is one of those dressers is like 15 miles that direction. Maybe not 15, maybe 10. But it's not that close. I could fill a dresser full of sweatshirts. I tend to just leave them around. They're just scattered about. This one specifically is covering the back of the chair so that when my cats like are trying to climb the chair, they don't damage the actual like fake leather. They've put enough holes in it already. So I just have the hoodie over the back of the chair. Plus it means I have a nice blue chair. Not that any of my branding is blue, but if I wanted to, I could change it to a different one. That's what I do usually, but I'm trying to become organized. I'm like mostly organized. And then there's like very specific things that are just a mess. Like I have a cardboard box right here that's just full of junk. But the rest of the desk is fairly organized. All the Pokemon stuff over here, neatly put on a shelf. Mess of a box. The rest of it's put together. That's kind of my entire life. My dresser, nice and organized. All the drawers organized. I know where stuff is. Top of the dresser. I do have one box that like has a collectible in it. Outside of that one box, there's like a couple papers, like 1 or 2 like pieces of clothes that like I'm going to be wearing in the next day or two. And then there's a lunch box just full of shit. Went on a cleaning and organizing kick for a couple days. Here's the thing. If you can clean everything to the point that it's clean and then you maintain it, it's really good. The problem is when you constantly do the cycles of like clean everything and then it becomes a mess. And then you clean everything and then it becomes a mess. That's when it becomes exhausting, I've found. So. But there's also like I don't have a degree in psychology. I haven't taken psychology classes, but it's kind of like a thing within psychology that it like the way you organize your desk and your room reflects like how organized you are in your head. In which case I would agree that like most of my life, most of my head is very organized. And then there's that one corner that's just a fucking mess. I'd believe it. And he's going to be compassionate.
How are you holding up?
I forgot what the question leading up to that prompt is, but...
Well, I'm just happy you're okay. Are you okay? I'm sorry, I just asked you that.
It's okay.
You had everything cleaned, and then you cleaned out under the bed, and it's a mess again. If I were to start trying to clean and organize this box, the entire room would become a disaster, and then I'd have to like clean everything back up, and I'd end up with another box full of shit.
Just in case.
Hopefully with slightly less shit in
the
it.
lights?
Not sure. Any better?
I'm doing okay. Kinda.
Wait, are they going to the radio hut?
Phone's dead. They're gonna try to send out an SOS or something. We're holding down the fort.
Man, we'll be quiet.
I thought you said Dylan and Ryan already left.
Stay here. I'll check it out.
I had a catch-all box, but I dumped it out to try and organize it. Yep, that... Hang on, I gotta... There's a couple things with like names and address on it. Let me move that out of the way real quick. It's heavy. Hang on. Let me. It's a bunch of shit. And then there's stuff next to it, and there was a little bit under it, and yeah. I need to just throw them. Yeah, no, a lot of this is also garbage. Like, I literally have... All this is already opened packs of Pokemon. Plus a couple card sleeves. There's also, like, a bunch of other card sleeves. There's energy cards. There's the code cards. There's a box to a deck box. And then I also have, like, the ETB box. There is an ETB box in there, but it's kind of hard to grab out of the pile. So, like, a box like this size, just full of Pokemon cards. Yeah. I just realized that I was laying on a pile of clothes I folded a couple days ago. Ah, so you're like a cat. You just see the pile of laundry and you're just like, that is a bed. You're gonna go lay in that. Respect. But yeah, I had to move my insurance papers. Shout out Progressive. They lowered my rate by like $40. Alright, now, do I let Caitlin go to try and check out what's going on? Or does she stay? I'd say strength in numbers. My cat loves to lay on my clothes. Neither of my cats are in the room right now. They don't like... I'm trying to see, is there one like right outside the door? No. They don't like... I'm pretty sure it's the light I use up here. They don't like when that light is on, so they end up not hanging out with me while I stream. But... yeah, no, I will go to, like, fold laundry, so I'll have all the clean clothes in the basket. I'll take the basket upstairs to my room so that I can fold stuff and put it away. They will jump into the basket and just cover everything in hair. And I'm like, thanks. Just what I wanted. Cautious.
We don't know what's out there. It could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna check it out.
Ah, she's going anyway. Today, me and my family played a card game, and the cat jumped up and laid on a couple cards. Yeah, when my mom was at the other computer, like, and I was helping her with, like, saving Instagram posts and, like, creating the folders, collections, whatever, my one cat just jumps up, like, immediately in between the two of us, like, let me rub my face on everything here. You don't need to hold that phone. Let me just shove my face straight through your phone. Was there no ammo in it? Is that what just happened? Girl, you can still use it as a club. I'd like to point out, because Caitlin's life is at stake, I have my hand on the keyboard and hand on the mouse ready to go. Is this chapter 5? This is. At least I got a Steam achievement for completing chapter 4, so I assume it is 5. And then isn't there 10 chapters? Is that how many there is?
No sign of him.
When you find them, flood them.
Yeah, 10. Okay.
Posted, Bobby.
Girl, don't you dare fuck it up. Was that not long enough? Brother, I was like out of time.
Oh, fuck.
Where the hell are you, Bobby?
Did I not hold my breath long enough? The little red bar was nearly gone. What was I supposed to do? There goes the gun. I don't think the gun had ammo, to be honest.
Yes.
She like tried pumping, nothing happened. Did she just threw it back on her shoulder?
When we first met and started camp, and well, like now that summer's over, and is that like the last time we're gonna see each other?
Sorry, Nick, what are you saying?
Nick, this is terrible timing, but he's going for it. He's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and is worried that he might actually go to the rest of it.
Hey, I'm kind of pouring my heart out here.
Horrendous
I'm
timing,
sorry.
but he's
Can we
going
talk
for
about
it.
this later? I'm really freaked out, and it's just not a good time.
Yeah, no, he's just gonna keep going. Them running away. Nick looks at Abby. Hey, girl, you come here often?
Maybe I was misreading the situation back there, but I kind of felt like a little bit more was gonna happen.
Well, did you want a little bit more to happen?
Duh, are you dumb?
Hey,
Sorry. I just mean.
Duh.
I wanted it to happen. I just didn't know if you did too.
that seems like such a long time ago now.
You did want it to
Congrats on
happen.
getting first. Hour and 4 minutes into stream.
Yeah, I guess.
Just saying that because I'm hurt.
Also, hang on. No, let me... Stupid game. Let me do this. Thank you. I need... Real quick. Please. There we are. Okay. I've been taking screenshots of when the first redeem gets redeemed compared to the timestamp because I'm trying to put together a really funny like Instagram reel, TikTok, whatever of like the first redeem getting redeemed super late in stream. So thank you for that. Continuing.
Nick. What is going on out there, Caitlin? We have died. We've died.
It's okay. I got this.
All right,
Oh
Caitlin.
my god.
What happened? Jesus, where's the gun?
We gotta get out.
No, we have to hide.
There's no way he can run. So I'm gonna have to go with hide.
Quick.
I'm gonna flip a coin. If it's heads, I'll fold close. If it's heads, I'll fold clothes. If it's tails, I'll fold them after this chapter. If you want, I got coins. I got.
For your morning announcements.
Oh
I got
yeah,
5.
yeah. It used to be more of a actual.
We
Radio
went digging
station,
through the
actually.
box already earlier this stream.
You know, I mean, it
I can
is
flip
still
one for you if
technically,
you
but
want.
Nobody brings their radio to camp anymore.
Yeah.
It's weird, actually, that there used to be
Sure.
kids with their radio.
All right, so you're gonna have to pick a coin here. We've got. Let me redo this. We're gonna do this again for the second time. The second time on stream. We've got this coin, this coin, this coin, this coin, and this coin. Which one are we flipping? Yes, 3 of them are identical. I didn't run up to that joke nearly as much that time, so it wasn't quite as funny in my own head. Purple. There's the pink one and like the blue one. Unfortunately, you can't just kind of to get purple. So did you want? Also, sorry, I'm that way. Is that? Yeah, that way. Oh, it's purple on camera. The pink one? Okay. Let me, hang on. I gotta clean up my mess. It's gonna bother me if I leave a mess. You opening packs? No, we're just flipping a coin, DJ. It just happens to be one of the Pokemon coins, because I have a handful of them on my desk. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to, like, I'd have to catch it while it's still on camera, in which case it can't be much lower than about here. I have no idea how this is going to work. Which one did you want it to be? Is that a tail or a head? That's typically head. Typically the shiny side is head. And then the like just matte like Pokeball side is tails. So unfortunately, looks like you're folding laundry. Though I guess if you were really committed to the lifestyle, you could have me on your phone while you fold laundry. But who am I to tell you how to live your life? We'll ignore the fact I flipped the coin for you. We'll just brush over that little detail. I wanted to chat during the chapter. Okay, now you're just being picky. All right, what's going on? Oh, we're back in the eyeball.
You know, nowadays, everything we need is on the phone, but Mr. Hackett takes it on the first day at camp.
Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate.
Distracted by technology.
Technology it giveth and it taketh.
You're back. Welcome back.
So is that something like that you want to go into?
Oh, I assume I gotta follow you.
No, like DJing or music or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like music, but I think I want to major in.
Why'd you stop moving?
Physics.
Because I'm supposed to be walking. That's on me.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't really seem like a science guy.
He doesn't.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, not here.
Yeah, one of his favorite restaurant. So I'll take it that's Taco Bell then.
I'm sorry. I'm so completely fascinated by this. What do you mean by not here?
Not here at camp. I do that at home, and then here,
You're a wise cracking smartass.
Yeah.
That's a little harsh, but
No.
He does look like
so
he's kind of
maybe
nerdy, but
I
at the
was a
same
little
time,
nervous when I arrived in an uncomfortable social situation, and I overcompensated a
Yeah.
little bit by making a bunch of jokes.
You played into it.
Yeah, I mean, people kind of enjoyed the blasé Dylan.
And
He did
do
seem
you
like he's like
enjoy
actually
the
kind of smart, but he
blasé Dylan?
like
Not yet, like, you know, whatever, man. It's pretty cool.
I don't know if majoring in physics level smart, but
I like Dylan.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Dylan. I'm Ryan. Well, actually, let's get the fuck out of here, Ryan.
Yeah, I like him. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Where are you going, Ryan? Also, oh my god, why is every single step I take just like crunching leaves and sticks? Don't stop. Fucking move, boy. Oh my god, they always slow down for stairs. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, buddy. Keep going, buddy. Oh my god, he got stuck. Oh my god, he forgot how stairs work. Oh my god, he forgot how stairs work.
All good?
What would you be uncertain of? Just confident.
All good?
I don't know what he'd be hesitating about.
Oh, this place is kind of a dump, huh?
Is that a
Okay,
chainsaw?
when I was a camper here, it was barely working. It hadn't been used for years, and it took me a really long time, actually, to get this place cleaned up and looking the way it is. So, I'm sorry if it's not up to your standards.
That is a chainsaw.
but
that says
I've been
groovy.
putting in a lot of TLC.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get this set up. Alright.
Anything over here we can use?
Chainsaw, flashlight.
Power tools? No. That's Mr. H wanted more storage, so it's kind of how he lets me keep the station going.
Gotcha. So, how far does it go?
Oh, well, it was designed just to broadcast to the PAs around camp for announcements and to, you know,
Yeah, but is it AM
portable
radio?
radios and whatever.
Is
so
it FM?
I think the range is about a mile.
Folded a couple. Time for a break. You barely tried. You're supposed to be folding all of them. But again, I'm curious, what frequency is he broadcasting at? Is he using like an AM band or an FM band? Because those have completely different ranges. I didn't really specify how many. That is true. I will give you credit there. You got my ass there. The DJ, all right, I haven't eaten in 36 to 38 hours, so I go eat. Now, absolutely, you enjoy your rest. It is important to sleep.
How do you even know all this
That is very, very, very
I
good
just
point.
kind of picked it up.
Enjoy your evening.
Technical stuff has always been a little hard for me to get a handle on.
Well, if you like, I could show you the ropes.
Like a class?
Yeah, it's
Professor
easy.
Dillon?
Like climbing.
Sign me up, teach.
Anyways, this thing's gonna need a bit of a power up, but that's where this comes in.
Dust magnet.
It's supposed to be a signal booster. It's kind of janky looking, but it's worth giving a shot.
Yeah.
So,
I could see Dylan as a
Can I
teacher.
talk to people with
He
this
gives
thing?
me the vibe of like a high school teacher
Yeah,
who's
well,
super
it's
chill,
not a
like
two-way
with everything,
radio,
and is just
so,
like the student's
You
favorite.
know, we can talk, but then the best we can do is
Night night. She's
switch it
enjoy
over
your
to the
night.
receiver and see if anyone broadcasts anything back, which is unlikely, but
Well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
yeah. So what should I say?
Just like make it sound urgent.
SOS.
Hello, how's it going out there? This is, we need help. This is, the counselors at Hackett's Quarry summer camp, and there's been a horrible accident, attack, some stuff bad here. We need your help. There is a swarm of bears, and they are everywhere, and there's these hunters too, and they seem to be shooting at the bears, but also at us, which is not good, and a few of our friends are hurt, and we are in desperate need of help, so please, there's vicious bears, and we don't know what to do, so please come help us. SOS. This is an emergency.
I don't think Dylan's voice was programmed to sound urgent.
down,
I don't think
please help
Dylan
us.
knows what he's saying.
Did I do good? Was that...
Swarm of bears?
Yeah.
Herd of bears.
Yeah, I've heard of bears, but...
Buddy.
Alright, I guess I should just, like, switch this over to the receiver and see if we...
Fun
get
fact,
it.
most of the SOS
I'm gonna
speech was
keep an
improvised.
eye out
I'd
for
believe it.
this techie stuff.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That absolutely seems like no one knew what they were saying, trying to guess like what to say, like random phrases being put together that like kind of make sense. Dylan, you're great, never change. He's trying his best, and that's the important part.
Check it.
I got a ping on the radio, but no response. I'm gonna head to
Wait, did he say lodge?
the other counselor.
I don't know, hold on.
2 males in the radio shack near the cabins. Another couple unaccounted for. Copy that. Now.
Is he picking up the walkie-talkies? But yeah, no, Radio Shack. Where the fuck else would they be talking about?
Holy shit, they're talking about us. How?
Because we just told them on the fucking radio. Fuck.
They know where we are, man.
We can't stay here.
Yeah, no, it definitely can. But also outside is kind of dangerous right now.
Let's stay calm, okay? Let's go find Caitlin and everybody, okay?
Grab the chainsaw while you're at it.
Okay.
Do not leave the chainsaw. 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 Chainsaw.
Why didn't you tell me that there's something out there?
Saw that thing in half. That's... That seems too aggressive. To hit him with a fuck you, that seems almost too aggressive. But the I wasn't sure is like just straight up lying. The freeze faces in this game are priceless. They're always... The eyes are always kind of soulless. It's a bit unsettling, if I'm being honest. Peanut butter, butter, butter pops 69. Welcome in. How are you doing? Well, welcome to me attempting to make smart choices. We're gonna go apologetic.
I wasn't sure, man.
I'm doing pretty good. I'll take it you're a fan of the game based on the name. Buddy, there is a chainsaw. Chainsaw.
Ryan?
Not to brag or anything, but I have only like 160 hours. I have 4.
Is it a bear?
Before today. I might be at 5 now. So then 160 hours. Have you managed to get every ending to this game? Because isn't there like 160 some endings? You most likely are at 5 hours now. Yeah, I mean, just based on the length of stream. I opened the game like probably 10 minutes in. What am I supposed to be looking at? All these little chainsaws is you have to get close. Well, you could throw the chainsaw. That's variations of like who dies and who doesn't. Yeah, I was just curious. Have you? Oh, we got ads.
They're coming toward.
There's over 100 endings in this game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know I looked it up at one point because I was curious. Because I knew there was a bunch of different endings to the game. So I was curious how many endings there were, and I looked it up, and it was like, I want to say it was like just shy of 200. There's 8 main endings. Okay. I've yet to get one of them. But I did know that there was a bunch of different endings. I have intentionally avoided anything from like chapters 8, 9, 10. Like when other people were streaming, just so I don't accidentally like ruin the end of the game. But I have seen little bits and pieces here and there. Like I said, I know there's something with like a scrapyard and something in a crane. No clue what that is. I knew about the secret room with the cameras. Which, that was fairly early in the game. I want to say there was one other thing that, like, I remember. But now I don't. So, that's fun. I love that there's so many endings. I find a lot of new stuff whenever I play. Can only think of 5. I assume you mean 5 main endings. I don't even know one of them, so that's like 5 more than me. I'll give you credit there. But yeah, no, my understanding to this game was that, like, I don't even know where I'm going with this sentence. I guess what I was about to say was my understanding is there's so many different paths that you can take that the likelihood of 2 people playing identical paths is very unlikely to happen unless they know exactly what choices to make along the way. So one streamer versus another streamer, it's very unlikely that they're going to make identical choices the whole way through. I'm sure there are other people who have made the exact choices up into where I am right now. But I don't know who they are. Oh, my internet. Peanut Butter 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 Pops 69. Also, that's a very long name. Do you have like a nickname you're okay with going by? I was going to say, I hope your internet figures itself out. It might be my internet. It's very warm here, which is causing the PC to get very warm. I've only seen like one ending on Twitch streams. Like everyone ends up at the same ending? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. To be fair, there's probably one kind of general, what most people will pick ending, and then there's other ones that can be like a little harder. Most people just call me Peanut. Okay, that works. I can remember that. Nice to meet you, Peanut. I'm Cheese.
We gotta warn them.
Yep.
What about the PA?
Up top? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can tell them to hide or something.
Fuck, no. Oh, shit.
Chainsaw, buddy. Chainsaw.
Hold the button.
Nice to meet you too,
Get
Cheese.
into a building now. Do not come up here. There's an animal outside the radio hut. Just get into a cabin now. Go!
Oh, fuck, dude.
Don't worry, it's probably just a bear.
They're gone.
A herd of bears. Or no, a swarm of bears. Path updated. Obviously, it's just a bird. It's a plane! It must just be the wind.
What now?
Murder? I've been saying grab the chainsaw. Yes, I've heard of bears. We did just have that part happen.
We gotta kill it.
It's not a normal animal, man. I don't think a gun's gonna cut it.
You know what might cut it, though? Hold on. Hold on, chat. You know what might cut it? Maybe it's just the sociopath in me that wants to, like, slice something in half with a chainsaw. I should talk to someone about that, shouldn't I? Competent.
Of course it is. Why would
That's probably the wrong choice,
I
though.
just don't think it's a good idea.
I want them to
Funny how
take
guns
the
blazing
chainsaw.
against some random ass super animal.
Well, what the hell else can we do?
Well, if it's got hearing like a
My favorite
dog,
is
maybe. I mean, we
it's
could
like when my mom always said, if you're gonna party,
play a
always bring
really
protection.
high-pitched feedback. loop
Yeah, I'm
that
not gonna fuck a bear.
crank it to the max, and I mean, it would hurt like hell, but.
Okay, fine. Let's do it. Feedback thing.
There's literally a chainsaw. It is a groovy chainsaw, and you're gonna go with sound?
Come on, Dylan. Let's do this. Come on. It's almost.
We probably shouldn't make him panic.
Hey, Dylan, just take a breath. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Making him panic is gonna make him think more irrationally.
There's something missing. What's missing?
Cheese didn't get to hear that one because he didn't do the thing. I was gonna say, I don't recognize that line.
I pulled the wire.
Fix it. I'll cover you. Do it now. Go, quickly.
Oh dear. He's panicking quite a bit. I'm gonna go with the tourniquet.
Man, I'm not dismembering you.
But also, why did the ceiling try to eat him? Was he reaching out of the ceiling?
The wire, get the wire, get the wire. What? The wire, we gotta plug it in the thingy.
On it.
Like, what? How did it get his arm?
The button.
The Chihuahua grabbed his hand because the wire was on the ceiling. Yeah, but the Chihuahua was on the other side of the wood. Chihuahua up here, wood ceiling roof, and then wire. Was there like a gap that it reached through? Is what I was asking.
Yeah.
There had to have been a hole. That's what I'm saying. There must have been a hole. Like, the only possible solution I can come up with is there was a hole. And where there's a hole, there's a goal. Unknown.
I don't know. That thing's gone, but we heard those hunter guys on the radio.
What?
Picked up their walkie signal. They knew we were here.
Fuck, you get a message out?
I'm not sure anyone heard it.
Great. What the hell is going on up there?
It just
I was about to say gang's all here, but I'm missing a
Holy
naked
shit,
man.
You should have seen it.
Dylan
Naked man.
You should have seen it.
made some sort of crazy feedback loop and it scared it off.
Ah, it was nothing.
Feedback loop.
Well, you know, I figured if it's like most animals, then it would have sensitive hearing, so...
Is Emma dead? Emma is dead.
Caitlin, where's your gun?
I lost it. One of the friendly locals wanted to say
Emma's
hi.
dead. We got a naked man running around trying to save her. Doesn't even know she's
Did
dead.
you shoot at us?
Who's there?
That woman's showing
Who
up.
was she?
Should we follow her?
I thought it was Emma for half a second. That's not Emma.
Oh shit, Dylan, what is that? Oh my god.
Is that Emma's body? How did it get here then? After this scene, Dylan doesn't use his hurt hand for the rest of the game, so they didn't have to reshoot his scenes in case the player didn't decide to cut his hand. That would make sense. That's a much easier way to go about it. I'm so not used to the normal outfits. I play with the 50s outfits. There's other outfits you can get? I love their 50 outfits. So how many different outfits are there? How do you get the other outfits? Do you have to get to endings? Oh, hey, Grandma.
That's one less vermin in the world.
80s outfits are better, but my
Let's
broke ass
take
has
a
no
look
money.
at
I
this
also
one.
have no money. That's why I appreciate people who watch the ads.
Reading. Simple as that.
Or, in Izzy's case,
Keep
has
looking,
turbo,
though.
and then I earn
There
a little bit
are
off
still
that. But,
cards
same
to
thing.
find somewhere out there.
80s and 50s, the
We
basic
spend
outfits.
so
I don't
much
remember which
time
ones
looking
I have
toward
none.
the future. It's easy to forget that the past holds secrets too. Worth remembering that. So it's goodbye again. I'll be here. I'll wait for you.
Wait, Grandma, did I not get her a card? Oh no. Well, there's chapter 5 though. Okay, but hey, Jacob's back. Yeah, I bought this game during the Steam winter sale, in which case I got just like the basic, like, cheapest version. I got the deluxe edition on sale for $5 or $10. I want to say I paid like $5. Either way, I still haven't gotten an answer. Was that supposed to be Emma's body in the pool? My broke ass got no money. That's what I was saying. I also have no money. That's why I stream. I earn a couple pennies every time I stream. It is not Emma. Okay. But I earn a couple pennies every time I stream because people sit around and, you know, watch the ads and hang out with me. And those couple pennies, every now and then, it means I get a Twitch payout. And then I can buy a new game. And then I have more stuff to stream. Emma got mauled by the chihuahuas. Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, she died in the treehouse. And then I saw a body in the pool. And I was like, the only dead person I'm aware of is Emma. I haven't killed anyone else. I don't watch the ads. My Twitch is broken. Well. Oh well, not a big deal. It's not like I'm doing this to make money. It's just when I do make money, I immediately spend it on stuff for stream. My Twitch just doesn't give me ads. Even blessed by the Twitch gods then. I got 25 minutes and 30 seconds till ads play again, so we got time before then. Yeah, no, that's why I don't like push people subscribing. I don't push like, spend bits, gift subs. I don't push any of that stuff because like as much as like I kind of need money, like TwitchCon tickets go on sale Wednesday, and I don't currently have the money for a ticket. But that shouldn't be your guys' problem. That's my problem. That's why I'm about to go work a 7th day in a row. Also, hang on. I'm just thinking. Oh, no, because tomorrow's my day off, so there's not a shift that's going to have to get covered. No, we're good. Okay. Also, Peanut Butter Pops 69. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're ready for some sticky situations in the quarry. Shout out Frosty Tools for that. I'll be honest. That was not Frosty Tools' best follow message. I've seen better. But it wasn't bad. I'll BRB real quick. Gotta go do something like fold laundry. I'm gonna let this keep going. I gotta keep going. Nah. Alright, well, fuck the laundry, I guess. What up, naked man?
Fuck!
Is that Grandma?
Man. God, this night sucks ass. Emma, is that you?
No, I think it's Grandma. I'll fold another couple of laundry in a bit. Wait. You've been having a lot of peanut butter pops, haven't you? Peanut butter pops. I missed a butter in that sentence. Either way, that was a juicy one. I am definitely not on the island like I thought I was, but we're going up. Surely going up is not going to be the worst decision we can make. Because I see the little glowy point. What's this? What's this?
Yeesh. I don't want to fall off this.
Is that foreshadowing? Wow. Oh, somebody had that same fart reverb sound for 500 points and it got spammed like crazy. I do have, I do have some redeems on, like, no cooldown. Like, the Vine Boom and the Pufferfish. Those ones don't have a cooldown. The Fart does have a small cooldown. I forget how long it is. But he's not here tonight, but New plays that Pufferfish nonstop. I'm pretty sure the man has 0 channel points because the second he has enough for the Pufferfish, he plays it. Oh, what's this? We're just getting feet pics.
Well, that bodes ill.
I only have 130 now. You'll earn more. Don't worry. You just keep hanging out here. You'll earn more. So is that like a foot? Hang on. I got it. I think it kind of is a boot, but like I can't really tell. Honestly, dude, it's not that much bigger considering the fact you're barefoot and they likely have a shoe on. I think he's panicking over nothing. If Jacob had better personality, I would give him a pass on being naked the whole game. I mean, to be fair, like, his entire personality is... I don't know. There's not much there. He's just he's fan service. Evidence collected memory card. Where's he gonna keep it? His prison pocket? I'm pretty sure he just shoved it up his ass. Shut up, crow. Also, it is bothering me so much. Every time you get to stairs, they slow down. I'm pretty sure the lake is this direction, so I'm just gonna... See, look at this. Like, slows down and then hits every step.
Oh, God. Where the hell is she?
What do you mean, where is she? You know she's on the island. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate your Bezos bucks. More time for Dylan's antics now, eh? Shout out Frosty Tools. Nailed that message. Hope that helps with the ticket. I appreciate it. like I said, I'll... Oh, he's an idiot. He's running. Oh. Like I'll be able to afford it. I will make it work. I will work the extra hours I need to. Like don't listen to me like being like, "Oh, I have no money," and think like it's your problem to fix. I will take care of myself. But any help that people want, I appreciate. Plus, you can now throw ass. Look at me. Look at me doing it. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm just so caked up throwing ass. Again, he's an idiot, but I don't think he's that stupid. Only 3 achievements left for this game. I don't know how many I have. Most of the achievements I get are just progressing through it. You know, complete chapter 3, complete chapter 4. But you have my emotes now. That's fun, right? Isn't it? Isn't it, Izzy? Isn't that fun? I got to the last 3 achievements and then got bored of replaying it over and over again. You most likely have 5 right now. I mean, I have at least 5 because I've completed 5 chapters. I want to say there's 1 or 2 other ones that I've found. I have 10 achievements. Chapter 5, 4, 3, 2. Forewarned is forewarned, but get a tarot card reading. It's all coming together. Find a matching clue. Chapter 1, the truth is out there. Collected the first piece of evidence. Prologue for completing the prologue, and collected first clue. Yeah, so I mean, most of this stuff is just I've progressed through the game. But I have 10 out of 40. So that's gotta count. I have get all the cards, get all the evidence, and something else. Almost 5 achievements, just double the amount. Exactly. But like I said, it's entirely just like the ones I've gotten are just like I'm progressing through the game. It's not like I've gotten any of the harder to get achievements. Now for our idiot here. Pull free, pry open. Like I said, he's an idiot. He tried to run. But I don't think he's that much of an idiot to just try and yank his leg out. So I'm going to go with pry open. But yeah, get evidence and get tarots. I have accidentally found tarots. I've not intentionally looked for any of them and found them. I just apologized to Grandma.
Look, you could.
Oh. Well. Oh, that's the pool woman. We're gonna figure out who it is. Poor Jacob probably broke his foot.
Is she like one of those hunter dudes?
If anything, he broke his like ankle, not necessarily the foot itself, but like, because it swings up. You'd break like right at the bottom of the leg bone. Like, technically there's 2 bones down there, but you'd break one of those 2 bones like right at the bottom, or you'd break like something in the ankle, not necessarily the foot, because it. I'm getting way too technical with this. The dude's fucked. That's all we need to know. We'll ignore the whole clonking of the head and him being passed out. He's going to be in a lot of pain. A lot of pain, yep. Losing blood. Depending on where it hits in the ankle, you can actually hit like kind of a semi-important artery and lose a lot of blood. Like, yeah. You can fuck yourself up pretty good with a bear trap. We're gonna go do something.
Should we do something?
What can we do? She's dead.
At least pull her out of the water.
body.
That's Kaylee Hackett.
Mr. H's daughter? I thought she went home with her brother.
Kaylee.
Just looking at my mountain of clean clothes is overwhelming.
I thought so too.
Oh man.
They're not gonna fold themselves,
Kaylee.
unfortunately, Izzy.
Nick,
You smell so good.
Let it happen.
Why would anyone want to shoot Kaylee Hackett?
Should we call someone or
Fuck, Chris. How are we gonna tell Chris?
Wish I had a robot to do it
What
for
do
me.
Taste you.
hey?
Come here.
Okay, maybe I should have intervened.
get off!
Watch out!
I said get off! Nick,
But a robot to fold for you would be convenient. You dislike You dislike Abby? She's kind of cute.
Dude!
But like, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. I don't have any true affinity for her either direction. She's just there. She's nice. She's kind of cute. But like, meh. She needs more of a personality. That's exactly what I'm kind of getting at. Is like, she's just there. Now, do I help Nick again? Or do I comfort Abby? I'm not a lifeguard, but I know enough about people in water to understand that if you're not a lifeguard, you don't try to save someone who's drowning by jumping in to help them. You throw a life preserver or a rope or something else that they can grab onto. You don't jump into the water. You know why? They will push you down under the water so they can try to breathe. And then you end up drowning. And then they also end up drowning because their thing that they're trying to push down on to get air into their own lungs dies and then sinks. Fun fact. Okay, it's not really fun. It's a bit gruesome. I'd also like to point out, he hasn't drowned yet, so like obviously if I just sit here long enough, you think he'll splash enough water out of the pool that he can touch the bottom? I don't feel like waiting that long to find out. You know the time is basically paused right now. Yeah, no, that's because there's not the little countdown. That's why I was like stopping and like kind of catching up and sorting some thoughts. I didn't actually think if I sit here long enough something was going to happen. I was just making a joke of like he hasn't drowned yet. Essentially, every time it does a little black fade in and out, it kind of like goes into like a little time loop. I'm just saying, like, logically helping Nick, they're going to jump in the water to try and help him, most likely, which is not the correct choice. But why would you comfort Abby? Fun fact from me, the game is missing 20% of it because of Corona. I did hear about that, yeah. We're gonna help him anyway.
What did I do?
I don't know.
He's so cold.
Okay,
He was just in the
let's
water.
Get him in the pool house. Dry him off.
What do you mean he's so cold? He literally was just in the water. To answer your question of why to comfort Abby, it's because she pushed her crush into the water. Yeah, but like he literally is in the water.
Just try
Why
to-
would you like immediately turn and look at Abby and be like, "Oh, it's okay, darling. Don't worry about it."
We need to be keeping a record of everything that happens. For the police.
Yeah, dead girl in the pool needs some explaining, huh?
Easy, man.
Maybe like photos, whatever we can. I've got a funny feeling the cops are not going to want to believe any of this.
Ryan was
crazy
already
shit
there
unless
helping
we've got
Nick.
some hard proof.
From now on, if you got
Yeah.
your phone and you see something, take
Sort
a
of.
photo or a video or whatever.
Yeah. You okay over there, Abby? Look, why don't you look around and see if you can find anything to help make Nick more comfortable?
All right. And besides, who cares if Nick drowns? He's annoying. That's kind of the mentality I use when I let Emma go ahead and look in the trap door. I was like, surely this is a serious death flag where the easy solution is to simply not open the door. But also,
This place was so different, like 12 hours
clue
ago.
discovered. Spooky drawing. And she put it back. But that looked like a drawing of Emma. Or not Emma, sorry. I was reading your chat message. I meant to say grandma. That's on me. I don't think Emma looks like that. Oh, we're just in a shower? Okay. I will say, I'm not a fan of the way this game does camera angles. Because, like, it's so hard to, like, just wrap your head around, like, suddenly snapping the camera angle like this. Ooh! See, like I said, I never look for tarot cards. I just accidentally find them occasionally. Surely this one will have something. No. Surely this one. No. The camera angles are to make you paranoid of tarots and also the feeling of being stalked. I'm just saying it's annoying for me to have to like wrap my head around the fact that like I'll be holding one button, like the W key, to go forwards. And then suddenly the camera angle snaps and the W key is now me walking sideways the opposite direction. That's what I find annoying. And also, like, if I don't move the mouse, they're still, like, looking around and, like, moving the like, their phone or, like, whatever they're holding. It's just, That's why Xbox is good for this game. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just plug in the controller. But I've played so far without the controller, and I feel like having to relearn the controls wouldn't be that big of a hassle, but I'm stubborn. And that's what you're failing to consider. You can just use the tutorials. I could. But also, how come when I step into the bathroom, it doesn't do the camera angle thing? It was only the showers that did the camera angle thing. Also, girl, do you not have a flashlight? I can't see shit. I can't see shit. Where am I going? That's a wall. Oh, because it's the end of the... Okay. Why can't we just take a bunch of rolls of paper towel... Or not paper towel, toilet paper and just wrap them up? Turn them into a little burrito. You know what I'm saying? Put the brightness to 100. I could. I did turn the brightness up in the game because I know it can be a little hard for like stream to be able to see what's going on. But like, come on. Come on. You telling me that roll of toilet paper isn't enough to be able to wrap them up and turn them into a little mummy? Make them nice and toasty? Okay, we're just going to move the heater closer. That's fine.
Thanks.
Hey.
It's not enough for sure. I mean, I still want it to be kind of dark. I don't want to turn it up so bright that, like, we can literally just see everything. But I did bump it up a little bit. Like, I think I... Oh, you're talking about the toilet paper. I'm catching up now. I'm catching up now. But there's a bunch of rolls of toilet paper, so you just keep wrapping the toilet paper, and eventually you got enough. I'd also like to point out he's literally laying on 3 towels, mats, something, like, for pillows. He could maybe use one of them. Like, look at that. You could very easily use one as a pillow, 2 to keep warm. Waste of product. Chris Hackett won't like buying toilet paper, especially when this happens on the time of Corona or something. I mean, surely a few rolls of toilet paper is going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than the cleaning fees of getting all the blood out of here. What am I supposed to be doing now? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Do we just walk back over the group, I guess?
Yo, something is not right with that boy.
Dude is real sick.
Did you see how he freaked out in the water?
Yeah, he was like a fish out of water. Right?
Sure.
You know, something was weird when I tried to clean his wounds, too, at the lodge.
What do you mean?
Well, all of his clothes were bloody, but I couldn't find where he was bit, or scratched, or whatever. He just kept moving around, like he didn't want me to see how badly he was hurt.
Huh.
Rabies?
He's not frothing at the mouth.
I think Abby would beg to differ.
Point.
Hey, isn't aquaphobia a symptom of rabies?
Hydrophobia, yeah. But I think it's more about a fear of drinking, not just getting wet. This was like
my cat in the bathtub.
Yeah.
But it's just ketchup. Most likely the kid put ketchup in the pool and the radio hut and everywhere all the time. We'll ignore the dead bodies.
Abby.
Some kid on camp ate cereal with orange juice. It's explained in the game if Abby and Nick don't kiss in the fort.
Of course.
Do you like me?
So I think ketchup on the floor wouldn't be too weird. The amount of ketchup. Why is Chris Hackett buying that much ketchup? Dead bodies, just arts and crafts projects for Halloween. To be fair, if there's not going to be kids back there until summer, or like the start of next summer, plenty of time for the body to decompose and just be gone. Just saying. I feel like she'd be calm. She's worried about him.
Nick.
Please, just tell me.
Also, ads are about to start.
Right.
I don't know exactly when, but soon. Real soon, the ads will start. In the meantime, pull up the yapping scene. Boom. Ready for ads. And now when are they going to play? Go on Twitch. Go on Twitch. Do your worst. Do your worst. Last time it took like 5 seconds for the ads to play. It hasn't triggered yet. I'm really confused as to why it's not always the same timing. Like, we hit the point I can't snooze the ad or like auto play the ad, but it doesn't say the ad is playing. Now it says the ad is playing. There we go. There we are. See, now we're stuck in ads. How many more chapters are you going to do? Well, seeing that I now have to work tomorrow morning at 7, and it's currently 10:44, and we're 2 hours into stream. I'll see how much longer it takes to finish this chapter. If this chapter finishes fairly quickly, I'll probably do one more. Otherwise, if this chapter takes like half an hour or so, like another... Essentially like 11:30 is my cutoff, and it's currently 10:44. So we got about 45 minutes until I'm going to have to go to bed. Because I now work in the morning. On my day off. So... Luckily, there's about 50 seconds left of ads. If it doesn't kill you, it is ketchup. I mean, ketchup could kill you. Is that what the call was? Yeah, that was the other person who opens the restaurant I work at saying that he is currently sick and is pretty sure he's not going to be able to make it into work tomorrow. So I'm going to have to go in. We're gonna trade. I'm gonna do Tuesday his shift, and on Friday he's gonna take my shift. I don't think he realizes what a shit show Friday open tends to be. Chapter 7 is annoyingly long. Am I in 7? Is that what am I in chapter 7 right now? Or am I'm still in 6, but 7 is annoyingly long. So I should save 7 for tomorrow is what you're saying. Okay. Because I do have to think about when stream ends. Either way, the ad should be done now. Everyone should be back from ads. So we're going to finish this chapter. Likely wrap it up around then. And then I got to work tomorrow. And then I'll stream in the evening. Probably starting around the same time.
Lee, enjoyed spending time with you this summer.
I forgot to change the scene before unpausing.
Oh, such
what?
This chapter is most likely like 5 minutes because of no Emma. Ah, well.
Abby,
What?
I've got something to ask you.
You're missing content. Well, my apologies.
Okay.
Why don't you like me, Abby?
The apprehensive of just you're different. That's cutthroat. Plus, I feel like she does like him. She just doesn't know how to express it. Jacob and Emma make the game really short if they're dead. Well, not my fault I didn't like her. But, like, I feel like she does like him. She just doesn't know how to say it, and she's apprehensive about the fact that it's, like, a summer camp. They're counselors. Like, they're about to leave, and that's the part that she doesn't want to, like, deal with. She'd rather just kind of live in denial of her own feelings, but, like, now that he's about to die...
Nick, I do like you.
No, you don't. You don't like me at all, do you?
What do you mean?
Tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
God. Show me how to pick 'em.
What?
You're really very smart, aren't you? Poor stupid Abby.
Stop.
Easy pickings. Right off the bone.
This isn't you. I mean, this isn't you.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
Abby, everything okay?
Holy shit.
Easy pickings, right off the bone. She'd hesitate. Nick seemingly does have a barbecue grill under that shirt. We were told he does. This is where her hesitation gets her in trouble. But like I said, she would hesitate. She wouldn't be willing to pull the trigger. Yes, good you. I'm proud of you. Like I said, she'd hesitate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lovers quarrel. Nick killed Abby. There's a Steam achievement. I'm up to 11. So... what's with the slow pan of his head just like... I don't like that. Seeing all the blood makes me nauseous. It was pretty dark. Couldn't really see it. At least the scene's over. For the most part. I mean, now we're just looking at, you know, Ryan covered in blood. He's losing.
Bad.
Yeah,
this is really
bad. It's really bad.
Hey, let's not, you know,
What are we gonna do?
we're fucked. We're really fucked.
Yeah, no, it's not looking promising. What blood? It's just the ketchup.
even
No,
know
I
it's
think
out there.
this time it might be jelly. They got carried away trying to make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, shit.
Where the fuck is Chris Hackett?
He'd question who it is.
Who's there?
I need your help. Please.
Who are you?
My name is Laura Kearney.
So?
Don't let me in. It's not safe out here.
Yeah, there's a crazy woman with a gun killing people.
I'm not killing people.
Holy shit, Laura Kearney? You're Laura Kearney?
Yeah?
You were supposed to be working, helping out in the nurse's office, right? And you never showed up? You and the guy, what's his name?
Max?
Yes, Max. Yeah. Mr. Hackett said that you had changed your mind last minute. I think that we should listen to her inside.
I want to let her in. I'm inclined. We have a gun. I'd just keep it pointed at her the entire time. If she has a weapon, force her to like set it down behind her, like out of reach, like behind her, and then keep the gun pointed towards her. That way you have time to react if she tries any silly business, any tomfoolery, a bit of malarkey. So I say let her in.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door slowly. Just keep your hands up, okay?
Okay.
Grandma? She didn't keep her hands up. She didn't even
Here
try
we
to put her
are
hands up.
again. Just you, me. Why don't we take another look at what you've found?
I did find a card. You're welcome.
The moon.
A liar. I should be
Oh,
extremely rude to her
wonderful.
now. She was a liar from the start.
Tonight of all nights, to harness your fear and anxiety and turn them into intuition. If you can do this and plan ahead, your cunning might just save your life. Now tell me, would you like to delve deeper into one of many possible futures?
You know, Grandma, I was not listening to a word you were saying. That sums up exactly what was going through my head the entire time you were talking. But if you don't let Dylan open the door, he still does. Then you can hear very faintly Dylan saying hi. Okay. That's very Dylan. I'd believe it. 100%. I've yet to figure out what the purpose of it, clicking see more is. Like, obviously it shows you the little, like, here's the future, but, like, I've yet to... Is this supposed to, like, warn me of, like, what I'm supposed to do?
Off you go then. Chop, chop. One down, remember. Isn't that terribly exciting?
Peace, Grandma. I'm mad at that the Chihuahuas got to bite Dylan, but I didn't. Skill issue.
So, why didn't you come?
Where have you been for the past 2 months?
We did come. One night early. That was our mistake.
It's fun. I never noticed until I put on the colored and name on the subtitles. Oh, is that so I can always unfollow? Please no? Okay, but you were saying this chapter's gonna take like an hour to get through? Is that what you were saying? Are you saying this is a good spot to pause? An hour or longer? Might be longer. Definitely seems like a good spot to pause then, because I got to be up for work in... Let's see. It's basically 11. I got to leave at like 6:30. Wake up at like 6:15. So yeah, I got like a little over 7 hours till I gotta be awake again. Definitely seems like this is gonna have to be the pause. Which is a bit unfortunate. I really wanted to be able to get a little further into the game, but to be fair, we've got 4 chapters left, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how many did I do today? Nope. I forgot. I already hit escape. Could we maybe raid somebody? I was planning to raid. I almost always raid. The only times I don't raid is if it's like super, super, super late and there's like literally no one on that I know. And I'm like, I always feel bad doing like a full raid and run. Like literally just like raid in, be like, hey, and then leave. So I do feel bad when I do that. So what do we feel like seeing? Also, sorry, I'll turn on the soundtrack. You can have stream soundtrack. I do feel bad whenever someone raids and I don't want to be in the stream. My thing is like, it's not that I don't want to meet new people and like raid into like people I don't know. Like I'm fine with that. My problem is I feel bad, even if I know who it is, when I literally just like show up, be like, peace, and then disappear. It just feels awkward. It feels kind of insensitive. But at the same time, like I have such mixed opinions about it, because it's like, I don't know, it feels like begging for attention to raid someone and then immediately be like, okay, I'm leaving. But at the same time, like, just ending stream also feels insensitive, because it's like, no one's more important than me, end stream. But sometimes I just literally do not have the time to stick around for too long. I'm trying to think, who do I know who has played this game already? In which case, Shawnee is a potential raid target, but he ends right around this time. I mean, usually people raid when they have to leave, go somewhere or sleep. Yeah, but like I try to hang around for like 5-10 minutes, like watch the stream, chat with them, ask how they're doing, like catch up a little bit. I mean, like literally when I like raid in and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to bed. Like single message, like, hello, goodbye. Normally I'll hang around for, 5-10 minutes, kind of watch some of their stream, chat with them, see what they're up to, say hello, like some proper community interaction. But I don't know. We could see some Hades. We could see some Elden Ring Night Rain. I don't personally know anyone who's currently playing this game. And despite the fact I've played 6 chapters, I don't know if I trust myself to raid someone who hasn't progressed farther than I have gotten. But I was thinking of going to Night Rain. If that tickles your fancy. Because Shawnee playing this game was like the final like deciding factor that I would also play this game. So if that sounds like a plan to you guys, we could go over there. But at the same time, like I swear he ends stream right around this time. I'm cool with anything. Honestly, I think we should run over here because I haven't gotten to say hi in a little bit. He might not be live for much longer, but because he's playing Night Rain and with other people, there's a chance he'll be up a bit later. But also, Probably not for very long. And I haven't raided him in the past month. So, like, I say we send it. I'm going to queue up this raid. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow. If you want to make sure you are here for that, remember to follow if you haven't already. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, you can go ahead and grab... Where's the response? Did I spell socials wrong? No, that's definitely... Am I forgetting how to spell? I don't know. I think it's broken. Either way, I'm just gonna type in the next command and see what happens. There it goes. You can go ahead and click one or all of those links if you want to join the Discord. Oh, you could see the message. Okay, I just couldn't see it then. Whatever. If you want to join the Discord, that's the most important link. That's where you get all of my news, all of my announcements, everything you need to know. If you want to chat off stream, that's where you're most likely to find me. Not really sure what's going on 100% with those response times, but like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll continue the Quarry. Based on how long you guys are saying it's going to take, I don't think we're going to be done too early, but if we are, I do have a game demo I wanted to check out. If you are not subscribed and you want to support me on this raid, you can grab that raid message right there. And if you are subscribed because you used your Bezos bucks or otherwise, and you want to use my own emotes in the raid message, it is that one right there that I just copy and pasted for you. I got 6 seconds. See you guys tomorrow. Peace!